In 2000, I took my two sons, ages 11 and 14, ice fishing on Fort Peck Reservoir in Montana. We arrived at the edge of the ice at about 8 p.m. There were vehicle tracks all over the ice, and we were talking to some of the campers about the ice conditions. They said it was between 18 and 36 inches thick, so we walked out and drilled a hole, just to verify, and it was truly 3 feet thick. We drove my 1997 Dodge Cummings 3/4 ton turbo diesel truck onto the ice and started fishing. It was 10 below, a little windy. We fished for about an hour, then moved about a half mile to a mile south on the ice and set up again. By the time we moved for the 5th time, we were 4 miles from where we came onto the ice. It was 1:30 a.m., and we moved one more time before we were going to nap. But as we proceeded 100 feet from the shore and over 100 feet deep water, the truck tires plunged into the water. Though the ice stopped with the waterline even with the top of the hood of the truck, I told the boys to slowly open the door as far as they could and use the doors to climb out onto the ice. When the doors opened, a tidal wave swooped in and soaked us all, filling the truck with water. The 3 of us did manage to get safely out onto the ice, but we were soaking wet and in serious trouble. The wind froze our wet overalls immediately. I mistakenly had found an artesian warm spot, feeding the lake that melted a layer in between the 2 thin layers of ice. The truck having gone through the top layer of ice, then 3 feet of water, then about 3 inches of the bottom layer of ice, where the tires went through. The bumpers luckily holding onto the ice, or we would have all gone to the bottom. Our coveralls became hard to move, thick like hard cardboard. But I told the boys we need to get moving. We followed our tracks for hours, as the temperatures dropped to negative 30 degrees. At about 3:30 a.m. we spotted a camper trailer with a small light on it. We banged on the door, waking them up, and they took us in and got us warm. They said they would take a look at the mess we were in the next morning. We were just lucky to have survived the ordeal, and yes, I still ice fish, but driving on the ice is a risk I'm not willing to take anymore. This story was shared on January 6, 2015 by user Littlest Outlaw on iceshanty.com and was read over 2,567 times. The link is in the description below. We hope you enjoyed this tale, and thank you for watching. And until next time, rest peacefully.